of the submissions that we've been seeing being given as I watch some of those proceedings. But let's take a look at page 6 of the paper, because clearly the country finds itself in a very difficult position. There's very different interpretations of the same constitution, which we're all basing our arguments on. But on page 6 of the paper, at the bottom there, change law to create inclusive government, proposed churches. And the clergy has been accused of taking a backseat in most of this. But they are now saying or proposing that it is about time we change the law to create an inclusive government, that this one, winner takes all, one loses everything is not quite working for our country, which is what happens, in most democracies. But would you agree with this, considering it's what most Kenyans have been saying? I mean, we are finding ourselves in a difficult position. Perhaps it is time to rethink the law as it is.
Yes, certainly. This is a debate which has been there for quite some time. You find that the 2010 constitution brings in a winner-takes-all system, whereby you lose, and you're out. You win, then you are in power. There have been proposals based on good practice international-wise. For someone to have gotten to the level of being a presidential candidate, then means you are a very experienced politician.
Right.
You have the wisdom of having served in either public office or any government office. So there are those views that, for example, it could be made that if you are a runner-up in a presidential election, maybe the first or second runner-up in any presidential election, then provision ought to be made, probably if you lose the contest, you can be reserved for a seat probably in Senate or National Assembly, such like, so that that political experience does not go idle. Those proposals are there, but inclusivity and all-inclusive government has always been the easiest way to get out of political deadlocks, as it is right now. We saw it in Kenya, 2008, we saw it in Zimbabwe and many other places. So it's always the easiest way to bring all people together and say, it's never that bad. We can have this government together and take the citizens forward.
All right. And
yes.